We gather round the stream, yarn in a tangled dream. Hooks and needles clicking, fueled by caffeine and a meme. Cross-stitch sass on linen, words we can't repeat out loud. Fuck around and find out, yeah, we stitched that one proud. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Crushy and Gus, the enchanted shroom, just a mushroom guy with a sense of doom. Don't trust the yarn ball, he warns with a frown, but we just laugh and yarn it down. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight. Counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. Yarn and laughter, stitches tight, color palettes, pure delight. Counting rows, no end in sight, crafting magic in daylight. It's a cozy, chill crafting day, threads of magic and sunshine's ray. Snarky stitches and mushroom sprites, crafting chaos feels just right. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. So grab your yarn, your snarky kit, pull up a chair, come have a sit in this cozy crafting wonderland with threads of joy and glue-stuck hands. Feels just right. So glue's just right. Come on in, grab a seat, pull up a chair. We've got yarn and needles, love's in the air. The chat's alive, full of colors and cheer. In this little crafting corner, everyone's welcome here. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. Count the squares, let the patterns align. It's not just the thread, it's the ties that bind. With every row we're stitching away, creating more than crafts, it's community clay. Loops and thread stories unfold, each little stitch a memory told. Cross-stitch dreams and crochet flow in this warm space where kindness grows. Stitch by stitch, weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can There's no perfect lines, just laughter, love, and handmade signs. Drop the stress, let your spirit roam. In this crafted world, you found your home. Stitch by stitch, we're weaving hearts together. In a world of yarn, we can craft forever. Every knot and loop, a place to be free, where you can be you and I can be me. So grab your hook, let's start the show on this cozy Twitch stream where love will glow. So stitch by stitch, let the good vibes grow in our crafty little corner.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? Happy Friday. I hope everybody has had a good week, having a good Friday. Week is wrapping up well. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whew. Made it to the end of the week. Congratulations. Let me get a hello to everybody. Petal, welcome in. Thank you for redeeming first and for that 120 stream streak. 120 streams. That's kind of crazy. Thank you so much for being here for the last 120 streams in a row. That's some dedication. Thank you for that. And Angela, welcome in. How are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Here this morning. We have, okay, so I can give you a quick little Elite update. So for those of you who don't know, yesterday we brought inside a stray cat that's been like hanging out on our back deck, and she's been like sleeping in our bush, and oh yeah, it's probably, well, your stream, I think you're probably at about 200, because wasn't it around like 80 or 90 that your streak got reset the first time? I can't remember, but I want to say it was around there. So your streak is probably closer to 200, or it's at least 200. I would say it's at least 200, because I'm pretty sure you were like in the 80s or 90s. Yeah, I don't remember, but I think 200 is not an exaggeration. I think that that's an accurate one. But thank you for being here. That's insane. It's so many streams. So thank you for being here for that many streams in a row. I appreciate it. But yeah, so Elide, we brought her in yesterday. She slept a lot of the afternoon. Like, she got under Awin's bed and slept quite a bit. And, but then she kind of came back out and was, getting some love and attention. Awin said that she had a pretty good night. She didn't go all gremlin like someone else we know, who I believe is in here. So she, and in fact, Awin sent me a picture of her sleeping next to her last night. Let me, oh, I'm getting another picture as well. Yeah, so this is, oh, I'm not going to show you that picture. So they slept. Well, give me a second. I want to rotate this picture because it's better vertical, I think. Okay, Awen is looking kind of sleepy, but they slept like that. Like, she slept with like her arm like wrapped around her, all cuddled up. So she was like sleeping in bed with Awen, and this was her this morning when I went in. And already, just for having like been inside for just like one day, she's already looking better. A lot of the sore spots on her, I can tell are already starting to heal. Her back leg is looking better. Um, so definitely her being inside is proving to be a good thing. Zinni, welcome in, and Rainbow, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you both. Nope, she's not calico. She's black and white. So she's not calico. She's mostly white with some black. But there isn't really any calico on her at all. She is very sweet. She was living on our back deck for quite some time. We're thinking it's probably been at least 2 months since she started appearing around the neighborhood. And she started regularly sleeping on our back deck, and we have like a couple of cedar trees, like small cedar trees on the corners of our deck, and one of them is like right by the stairs, and she was sleeping like on the stairs, kind of tucked into the cedar. And she'd hear us outside and she'd come running and wanting like love and affection. And then she started to want to come in the house. So like we'd go out and we'd give her a little bit of food and we'd pet her. And then when we go back inside, she was like, I want to go in there. So yesterday we brought her in. You saw some brown and black, and you always think calico. Yeah, she does not have brown on her. She's pretty much just black and white. She's like a cow kitty. We call her a cow kitty. Not like yeah, she's a cow kitty. She's got a lot of, I mean, she's still got like scratches and sores on her face a little bit. Her back leg is pretty, like the hair has been like, either she's licked it all off or something. Yesterday it was pretty red and raw. Today though, it isn't red. It isn't as red. It's just like pink. Like decent skin pink. So we're hoping that maybe now that she's inside and can maybe actually get herself where she feels clean, you know, because part of it we were wondering if she was just like over grooming because she couldn't feel clean because she was living outside. So we're optimistic that now that she's kind of inside and she feels like she can get clean, she maybe won't be as obsessively like trying to clean herself. So she looks better. She's been eating, she's drinking water, and she has peed and pooped. So those are all important things. She sees the vet tomorrow. She's quarantined for right now until we get a clean bill of health for her so that we don't have any issues with Rasand, our other cat. He is definitely curious and sniffing under the door. AC is back on very late last night, so you're still in a mood. Zinni, that is totally okay. Don't apologize for being lurky, and it's okay if you're not cheerful. That's okay. We all have our days. Yeah, thank you for sending some hugs over to Zinni. I'm glad though that the AC's back on at least. So hopefully that will help. And I understand. It's okay. We are not all cheerful all the time. Totally correct. I am not feeling the most cheerful today either. So I'm kind of there with you. Ooh, 97. That is awful. I know, no wonder you're in a mood and not very cheerful. So yeah, that would make anybody cranky. Cranky more often than not. Oh, pedal. That would make anyone cranky. Like, I would also be cranky. I would be there with you. Yeah, it is awful, isn't it? It hasn't been like horribly hot here, although I think it's supposed to be quite hot tomorrow, but tomorrow we're going to my cousin's for like a little family get together sort of thing. She lives on a lake, So, not that I'm going to be swimming with my shoulder, but that is our plan for tomorrow. And we have a wedding to go to tonight. So, we'll be off to a wedding. And there are not shade or trees on your land. So, oh, yeah, that makes it worse. That definitely makes it worse. Because trees and shade can make a really big difference. My parents, so all my time growing up, my parents did not have air conditioning. But they lived on a decent sized piece of property with like a ton of trees. And on the really hot days where it would get up into the 90s, it would it would definitely get hot. But the trees really made a huge difference in keeping things pretty cool. And here you were complaining because the AC is out in your apartment, but they put a window unit in and it's 73 in here. It is, when I looked before I started stream, it is 78 in my room right now. The AC unit I have in my room keeps it around 78 degrees in here. But the shape of my room is kind of weird. So it's like longer, it goes longer behind me than it goes this way, and the windows are on the side. So there isn't like a really good way to like move. There isn't good airflow in my room. So I do have a fan like right over here in front of the AC unit, kind of trying to like blow that cool air towards where my bed is. But it is not the best laid out room for airflow by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, so the update is Elite is doing well. Rysand is curious. He sticks his little nose under the door and he's been meowing at her. 78, you need a better AC unit. Well, so the thing is I don't think the problem is the AC unit so much as it is the shape and airflow of my room. Right? Because of the shape of my room and the way where the windows are placed, there isn't a good way to like efficiently cool my room. Right? Now, like the one that we have downstairs does a pretty good job of keeping downstairs cool. And the one in Awin's room keeps Awin's room pretty cool. But I think it's really just the shape of my room. I've got a fan in front of the AC unit. That does help and moves the air around at least. So, and it doesn't run all the time. Like, where it is, so it's right here. My thermostat is like up on that bookshelf, so it's not really next to each other. So, you would be dead. Hey, it's better. It's not that bad. I'm used to it. It's not horrible. I'm always cold though, remember? I'm perpetually cold. So, I'm fine with it being 78. Because I will be in here freezing from about October to May. Because there's no heat in my room. So I will take the warm comfortableness while I have it. I remember the one I think it was in May, where I woke up in the morning and I was like, hey, I am not cold. You're panicking because you have to go out to lunch with your stepmother by yourself. Sister is too stressed out. Tell your sister to put her big girl panties on and go with you. Her baby Frenchie puked, pooped, and then passed out. Like fell asleep? Passed out? Or like passed out? Maybe he's too hot. Oh, that's weird. Is he hot? But still. I'm sorry you have to go to lunch with your stepmother. $600 of that. I'm a little concerned. I think the vet trip for Elite is gonna be a little expensive, but it's okay. It's okay. We gotta get her checked out. all of that. They said it was a seizure or a toxin. A toxin. Is he okay now? Last night she peed on your sister. Oh, weird. They haven't had that dog very long either, have they? And is peeing a lot, not eating. They're panicking. Huh. That's weird. Maybe one of my dogs used to have, he would have grand mal seizures. And it was kind of awful. They might be taking her to the doggy ER in a bit. Maybe you should cancel lunch with your stepmother and say you have to go and be there to support your sister. And then not just stay home and wait. Hang out with us. Because we're gonna do some Snarky Cross-Stitch. Because I feel like today of all days, we need some Snarky Cross-Stitch. So also we're gonna do some more Riftopia battles. So let me switch over here. Nah, you're just going to take one for the team. You'll leave in about an hour and a half. Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna do some Riftopia battles while we work on our Snarky Cross-Stitch. Because I kind of feel like right now we all need to embrace the fuck around and find out, and we need to make some people find some things out right now. So let's get a Riftopia battle started. I think I'm gonna do 20-minute battles today. And then once we get to the boss battle, that'll probably be the signal of when we wrap things up for stream. So I'm gonna get a Riftopia battle started. If you do !battle in chat, that'll take you to a link for Riftopia so you can join in and get your units placed. You're trying to get used to the new glasses before you head out to mom's. How are those working out? I'm guessing it's like a different prescription. You need your sister to stay calm because she pays for stuff and she can get mean, which is triggering. Okay, that's fair. That is fair. All right, I'm gonna get some Riftopia units out here. Feel free to jump in and get your units placed for some battles. Yeah, I know, like, it really does take some getting used to when you get like a new prescription like that. It's crazy how much like that slight difference can affect you. You're so excited for your new job. You will get dental and vision insurance in less than a month and hopefully can get this tooth taken care of. Yes, congratulations on the new job. I am so happy for you, Tuts. That is I know you really needed that, and I am super, super happy for you. I think this will be a really good thing for you, and I'm really happy for you. Very happy for you. All right. We're getting our troops placed for our Riftopia battle here. So if you would like to join in, feel free. For those of you who don't know, Riftopia is kind of like an idle background game, very similar to Stream Raiders. This is like a very, very like concept sort of run. It is the first playtest that they've done. And they're looking for feedback. Do you like things like, how are you liking the game? Do you like the direction that it is going? What things would you like to see added? So if you do have any feedback and would like to offer anything, you can either let me know, post in my Discord, or you can head over to the Riftopia Discord and share, let them know directly what you're thinking. 8 to 5, insurance, 15 paid holidays a year, state jobs, yes. They generally do have pretty good benefits. Same thing around here. They've got pretty good benefits. All right, we're doing our Snarky Cross-Stitch today. What the pattern is going to look like is posted there. Basically, it's this beautiful flower motif that then says fuck around and find out, because I am very, very much in my fuck around and find out era. So we're working on the words. So we're gonna do all of the words for fuck around and find out. And then we'll switch over to the flower. I don't envision us finishing the words today, but we're gonna be doing some work here. Does anybody have any weekend plans? Technically it is a holiday weekend here in the US, but to be honest with you, and without going into it a whole lot, I am not feeling very much like celebrating. Given some things that have been happening around here. So, it is a holiday weekend. Yes, we are going over and we are seeing family tomorrow. We have a wedding tonight and we're going to see family tomorrow. But yeah. No, it isn't. It is not worth celebrating. Nope, definitely not. And hi, Speckle, how are you? It's good to see you. Drugging the puppies. Hopefully you'll be listening to books and chilling. That sounds like a great plan. I think that sounds like a great plan. I said, we are going to a wedding. Awen and I are. But yes, definitely not something worth celebrating this year. Letting laptop catch up with the Wi-Fi, so laggy for a few bit. No worries. No worries. How are you? How is your trip going? I know this is your last day in Bermuda, and then you're spending tomorrow at sea, if I remember correctly. Alright, so what we are working on the little like ampersand sign here for our fuck around and find out. Yeah, as a note, we are not a family-friendly stream, nor are we necessarily 18 plus. We're, you know, usually PG-13-ish around here, but we can get a little unhinged from time to time, but we try to be wholesomely unhinged. If that's even a thing. Lag, 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 Wi-Fi and laptop way more slow and laggy than that's interesting. Cody, good morning, welcome in, how are you? How was the rest of your mount hunting last night? And what am I doing? I did this wrong, y'all. And my thing is stuck. Okay. Hold on, I gotta pick out stitches. I messed up. We're not, I haven't even been live for 30 minutes and I'm already screwing up. This is what happens when I'm not marking off the stitches like as I go and I'm trying to stream. I mean, it's not a huge mistake. It's not as bad as when I had to like rip out like that whole flower. That stunk. And actually, I think I just have to go back to there. Yeah, that's what I did. I know what I did. If anything is being said to you, just your normal hellos. You got the Swift Zulian Panther and left Cody at the dungeon entrance for today. Very nice. Very nice. I got off your stream. I think I read like a chapter and then I kind of crashed. I crashed early last night. I've been running out of steam early the last few nights. Rysand is meowing. He is being very vocal. It was kind of funny when I was in Awen's room this morning seeing a lead. He was sticking his little nose under and meowing. And then she actually meowed back at him. It was kind of funny. Then you didn't get any more mounts. You got an 8 mounts into it. That's pretty successful. It wasn't that. It was like, I want to say it was like 8:30-ish. I can't remember exactly. But I definitely turned off my lights before 10 o'clock. Usually what I'll do is I'll get in bed and I'll like read for like an hour or so. It's kind of like my mental unwind process. And then I turn out my lights and go to sleep. I am getting Awen texts. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Hold on, I gotta show you this. Look at her. She likes belly rubs. Yeah, she likes belly rubs. She is such a sweet girl. Oh my goodness. She is the sweetest thing. Then a friend sent a friend into the stream and he gave away more subs. You had quite a lot of gift subs happening. So, but yes, she is liking. Wait, you want to see? Okay. Are you functioning normally, Speckle? I can also post it on, actually, you know what, let me post it on the Discord. That's probably a better idea, is to get it on the Discord. So let me do that. Oh, I like your new glasses, Petal. Those look nice. Since I'm posting to this, hi, Rysand. Hello. What are you doing? Hi. What? I know. You're still loved very much. Oh, hi. Okay. Rysand is joining us. Okay, never mind. Your Wi-Fi is stupid. All right. Well, Rysand is joining us. It works great on mobile, but not on... It is so weird. I posted the picture on Discord. Okay. Reese, honey, now is not the best time to sit on my lap while I'm trying to craft. I know. He's like, Mom, there is another cat. I need you to do something about this. I need to see this. But I can't. I can smell it. All right, let me check on our battle. We've got about 6 minutes on our Riftopia battle. So if you want to get some troops dropped in there, we got about 6 minutes to get some troops in. That is. He doesn't care. He has no shame. He wants it now. You're good. Husband had a day off, so you have him for 3 days. Woo! You get the holiday off, Rainbow, I'm guessing. That's good. Yeah. So get your Riftopia troops in. It is. We're not really acknowledging it or celebrating it around here, at least in my house. We're just more pissed off. So, ooh, spider bites can really itch. You can't get into Riftopia. It's been loading for... Yeah, it sounds like the ship Wi-Fi is being done. Why pissed off? So today is the U.S. Independence Day. And given the fact that our democracy is kind of being dismantled, and Congress doesn't have the balls to do anything about it, or the Supreme Court, kind of hard to celebrate that kind of a day when you're watching your country fall apart. Also, yesterday, a really horrible bill got passed that is going to cause a lot of harm to a lot of people in this country and give a lot of tax breaks to billionaires. So, yeah. Yep. Big beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, fantastic. So we're not really celebrating. It happened yesterday, and now there's like, oh, I've had that happen before. Yeah. Yep, and supposedly the toxic Cheeto is gonna sign it today. And it's swollen. Maybe put a little ice on it for the swelling. We don't really talk about politics much here, but I am not going to be shy about stating my opinions on the current administration. And if you happen to support that administration, then this is probably not the channel for you. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Oh yeah, honey is a good one, because honey is naturally antibacterial as well. Yep, and help prevent infection. So yeah, today's the day. Yes, if you support this administration, then this cross-stitch is for you. Yes. Exactly. 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 Oh, let me check my battle here. Okay, we have just about 2.5 minutes to get troops in for the Riftopia battle. So get your troops in if you have not yet already and need to get some troops in. Get them in, get them in. You saw someone crying because they voted for this admin, but not to have their medication not covered for insurance. And people were very, yeah, because the thing is none of us who didn't vote for him are surprised by any of this. This is exactly the kind of stuff that he said he was going to do. So no one's shocked, really. You were so sick yesterday when they were cheering that it passed and being happy that, yeah, exactly. Yep. Yep. 5G on phone. So listening on mobile and typing on laptop. All right, you have made it. I posted the picture that I showed in the Discord, Speckle. I figured that would be easier for anyone who is having any Wi-Fi issues. Yes, exactly. We did. I get it though, because I've kind of done that too. Been watching on one and typing on another. Saw the pic in the Discord. Awood must be so happy. Oh, she's so happy. She's so happy. She's got a cuddly kitty, and oh my gosh, she is so sweet, Speckle. Yeah, we're gonna move away from the political stuff just because I want everyone. I want this to be a place where people can come and not have to think about that too. Like we've touched on it. We all know how we feel. But I'm afraid that if we dwell on it, it'll just make us feel worse, and we don't need to feel worse. So instead, we're gonna fuck around and find out, and spread love, kindness, and joy, because love, kindness, and joy are subversive and a form of resistance. And so let's do that. Today is just a Friday. That's all that it is. So happy Friday! You have the video on the laptop pause. Going to try to get into Riftopia on the laptop. Cool, cool. You're not going to be able to get into this battle because we got about 5 seconds left on this battle, but hopefully the next one. Woo! Oh my goodness! Paddle! 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 Doing the subversive thing and spreading some love, joy, kindness, and generosity. So thank you so much for those 10 gifted subs to Sapphire, Sunshine Days, Hauser, Tabitha Lee, Leon, Juan Sad Panda, Nightbringer, Cheeky Megalodon. I kind of like that one. Cheeky Megalodon is kind of an awesome username. J-Jen and Castorina, thank you so much. Oh my gosh! Y'all, what are you even doing? Spreading the love and kindness like crazy today. And Hauser, hello, welcome in. You were gifted a sub by Petal, so make sure that we are also expressing gratitude, because in addition to spreading love and kindness, we need to show gratitude to other people as well, because that is also a subversive act. And Speckle coming in with 5 gifted subs to Pain, Phoenix Wolf, Kiwi Fruit, Max, and Planty. Ooh, yes, Planty got one, and Max, and Pain. Those are all friends. We love it. And Phoenix is too, I believe. I recognize Phoenix's name too. Oh my gosh. And we have cursed jumbo dancing banana face emotes. And we have a battle to do as well. So thank you all so much for that insane amount of generosity. We are on a level 4 hype train. Y'all, what are you doing? It is Friday, Feral Friday, right? Isn't that what it is? It is apparently Feral Friday. Thank you all for your generosity. That's insane. Thank you for supporting me, supporting those people. Let's do a Riftopia battle. I did set it up so that I could switch to a big window for the battle. So let's do a battle. It is battle time. With our cutie pillars and Lampakamalos and our focus locusts. Hocus locust, not focus locust. It is battle time. And hopefully our boss battle goes better than our last boss battle did. Oh my goodness, Cody! Cody coming in with 100 bits. Thank you so much for those biddies. You wanted to join the hype. Thank you for joining in the hype. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And we are victorious! Thank you to everyone who placed units. Our 22 units beat the 15 enemy units. Excellent. Oh my goodness. You were just here doing your lurks and you got a gift sub. Yes! Speckle gifted you a sub, Planty. How are you? I hope studying is going well. Thank you, thank you. No worries, Rainbow. You being here, that is support enough. Just having you be here, that is what matters the most. So thank you for just being here and hanging out. Isn't it so bad? Yeah, the banana face is pretty bad. And Speckle, thank you for those 200 bits. Getting us up to a level 5 hype train, which is insane. Cody coming back in with 100 bits. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. For Rainbow. Okay, on behalf of Rainbow, Cody has gifted some bits. Hi, Missy. How are you? Welcome in. You have come in on Feral Friday. We are sharing the love and the kindness and being subversive by spreading love, joy, kindness, and gratitude. And Petal, thank you for giving Missy that sub as well. Enjoy all the ad-free viewing. Enjoy the tater emotes, and I guess the cursed dancing banana face as well. Thank you all so much for that generosity. You're amazing. We are in a level 5 hype train. I'm gonna start another Riftopia battle while y'all are being kind of feral here. Let's get another battle going. Oh my goodness! Missy! What are you doing? Thank you for those 10 gifted subs. That's like more than paying it forward. That's like way more than paying it forward. Thank you so much for that, for gifting subs to Darkside, Asuna, Sammy, Haunted, Tiny Mama Fox, Ash, Dark Angel, Barasim, Erdsim, and Awen. Awen is my daughter and just got gifted a sub. So thank you so much for that. I know now Awen has the cursed banana face. You're not feral. You are a chaos gremlin. You are all being chaos gremlins. You feel like the banana face would be creepier if it spun like a normal banana curse. I don't think there's a spinning option, because I animated it myself with the Twitch animation. All right, I've started this battle. Let me get some troops placed. Oh my goodness, you all are being wild. Y'all are wilding in here with your hype. Yes, get out all of the hype. Oh my gosh, we're setting a new record for a hype train. We're level 6. Now it's a level 6 hype train. This is a record hype train. Y'all, I have never had a hype train this high. This is it. We are at the highest. It says we are setting a new record right now. Right now. You all are... You're being feral. The hype train, well, if you contribute to while the hype train is active, it gives you a special emote, like you get a chest and you unlock a special emote. Petal! Oh my gosh! Thank you for another 5 gifted subs. We've completed level 6 now. This is insane. Y'all are beating us. I can't even place troops. You're being all crazy with your gifting. Thank you for gifting to Class Consciously Running Librarian. Hey, isn't that our friend from Legacyland? Amelia, Observer Mama, and Kane got a gift sub as well. We are now up to level 7, which is a hype train record. It doesn't really need to get any higher than this, y'all. You all are wild. Yeah, it's I don't want to say her real life name, but I think that yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's who that is. Thank you so much. You're done with the gift. Okay, good. You've been too generous. You have spare energy today, so of course you're wild. Oh no. Missy's wildin'. You've got the day off of work. Yeah, it is technically a holiday here in the US, but we don't really feel like celebrating it, given the state of things. So this is why we are being, spreading joy, love, and kindness. Your summertime job, hiking. Hey, hiking is good though. I miss being able to hike and run and do all of those things very, very much. But thank you all. You all are wildin' today. It is definitely a feral Friday. Thank you so much, all of you, for being so stinking generous and kind and all of those things. I forgot to turn this off. You are wild. Thank you, thank you. All right, can I go back to stitching for a few minutes? I can't believe we're in a level 7 hype train. That's absolutely bonkers. Found Family Friday. I like that. I like that. You love walking, but on exam season you don't really do that. Cody coming in with a bit. No stitching. Uni should refund your gym memberships. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was in college, it was hard to get in exercise with everything else. You would not be able to live if you're not able to hike, and your job is super good. You just walk beside people. That's awesome. That is awesome. It's been a really difficult adjustment not being able to run and hike and do those things. But it's an adjustment that I have had to make, unfortunately. So I try to find the joy and fulfillment in other things that are that don't make my body crash. So yeah. But y'all have been nuts today, going a little feral. But I appreciate you all so much. You know, I honestly was kind of feeling bleh about streaming today because because of everything. So you all are the reason that I do this, and you all also help perk me up. So I appreciate it. Odd job, you observed their natural pace and set the pace ahead of them. The long hike to it came in, it was for some reason the Bilbo bot got added in there to the north tip of Norway, 27 kilometers. Oh, that is a very long hike. You're frozen on both devices? No. No, Speckle. No, I need a drink. I'm getting all like excuse me, I'm getting all like froggy. And if the people you hike with are not able to return the same day you make a camp fit. That sounds like right up your alley though. You need a strong drink. Get a drink while you're out for lunch with your stepmom. Is she at least buying lunch? Because if she's buying lunch, that would be good. You forgot it was a strong... It's okay. Do not apologize. It's there for interruption. Totally fine. Pizza? Pizza. And you can't eat bread. That's rude. Alright, thank you all for that hype train. Level 7. You all are nuts. Show off your emotes that you got too. Mine is mood, which honestly feels very fitting for today. Oh, that little goose one is really cute. Okay, Petal got behold this, and it's fire. Speckle got no comment, and Missy got gritty goose. That is super cute. I love that goose is adorable. You were slow. That's okay. I appreciate you contributing anything. Thank you so much, everyone, for that hype train, for your generosity. Thank you, thank you. You all are amazing. Was that the one you got, Cody? Yours is hype nudes. Chicken nudes. It's nudes. You're dreading this evening because fireworks and neurotic. Oh, I feel that. I know the goose. The goose. I don't have the honk command. We're not quite that feral. But we do need that. We need that one with in Speckles. Well, honk. Cody's honking. Honk, honk, honk. Oh gosh. You all are amazing. Wishful thinking. I know, sometimes I feel like Speckle and I need to have the same commands. I will say that stitching in ampersand is a little awkward because a it's not a character that I normally make in, you know, normal everyday existence. So why an afternoon and Speckle adds commands. There we go. There we go. You see your name, but you hear nothing. Make a date out of it. Okay, you can't hear anything, so let me type it. There we go. She's probably like, I don't know. What's going on? What are you volunteering me for? We do have an ad coming in about 5 minutes. Where are we on in our battle? Okay, in our battle, we've got 10 minutes to get troops in on our battle. And I think I'm seeing Speckle's troops. I am. I see your troops, Speckle. So about just under 10 minutes before we have our battle. So that will probably run after after the ad break. The battle will probably run. So we will do that. Just to do it because, yeah, it's all mixed up. Exactly. Alright, you need to do stuff like a proper adult. Boo, adulting. But thank you for the lurk, Cody, and adding to the chaos. I appreciate you. I hope your adulting goes well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. Alright. So when that ad runs, I'll take my little break, get up and stretch a little bit, and roll my shoulder some. I'm really not sure how well the cortisone is working. I am pushing myself with like stretches, and while passively I can like passively get my arm up higher, I still can't on its own lift my arm up higher than I could. Why does this laptop not want to work on Wi-Fi? I can't get your headphones to connect consistently either. That's frustrating. You've had enough computer issues. You don't need more. At all. I realize I'm stitching this kind of funny, but for some reason, I'm like having a hard time like holding this hoop. It's like, I don't know, not working well for me. Alright, I'm gonna need to look at the next page, because this is it for the ampersand on this page. Y'all, I've been live an hour, and I've stitched, like, maybe 20 stitches. Woo, we're doing great. We are doing great. Alright, where is the next part of this thing? Mark that off. Okay, here we go. So it is, looks like it's directly under. I'm gonna reboot again. At least you placed units using the mobile app. Yes, you did get units in. I see them. They are there. And we have 6 minutes to get troops placed on this battle. So if you want to get some troops in on the Riftopia battle, you got 6 minutes to do so. You're gonna go back into lurking. All right, no worries, Planty. I hope studying is going well. As always, I appreciate your lurk. We do love the lurkers. So Toots, because you're my probably my most consistent Sims person. So has anybody been watching any of the Enchanted by Nature early access stuff? I will be honest with you, I kind of intentionally avoid the early access stuff. Because at least the gameplay. I don't mind the early access stuff and getting to see build by or Cass. Yeah, I watched Taz's too. But she wasn't doing much gameplay. Oh, I did not watch her video though. I didn't watch her video, just the stream. But I try to avoid gameplay because I kind of like having that surprise. So I don't mind seeing build by and Cass. But I like to kind of be surprised on my own for gameplay stuff. But what I saw in build by and Cass is that looks really good. You might this evening, you just want to see the lat sizes. It actually looks like the world is pretty big from what I've seen. Sort of, you had it on mostly for bear. Yeah. I was doing other stuff too. Because again, I don't want a lot of it to be spoiled. Thanks for the lurk, Jack. Let's see. All right, an ad is gonna run. We have 4 minutes to add troops for Riftopia. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I will be back in just a few minutes. And when I get back, we'll probably be ready to run our Riftopia battle. So feel free to keep adding troops, and I'll be back in a few. Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during that ad break. I appreciate it. This battle is about ready to go, so we will get our battle started. There is the battle horn. Alright, let's start this battle. Alright, we got 39 troops placed. They have 29. Should be a pretty easy win for us, I think. Alright, we are on it. You posted an image of the lot size in the Discord. It looks like a nice mix of sizes. Very good. Awesome. I will take a look at that. I'll look at it while the battle is going. Yeah, it looked like from what I had seen too, that it was a pretty good sized world too. Like there's a lot of lots. And that is a good variety of sizes as well. So looking good. You forgot to tater hunt. Oh no! Alright, we were victorious! We had 39 units that beat 29. Thank you everybody for placing troops. Yeah, I think Taz said 14 too, which is a pretty good number. It does look really promising. I'm excited for it. However, like the peasant I am, we gotta wait until next Thursday. Alright, let's draw our box for troops. Alright, and I'm gonna get my units placed. Alright, we do have a new battle active. So if you want to get some troops placed, get them out there. Get our Lumpakamalos. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to this pack. It seems like there's a lot of depth to it. So I'm excited. Just when I think Wi-Fi is evening out, it's not. Boo! Before the pack comes out, you're going to see if you can get the Sims installed on your solid-state drive on both yours and your mom's computers. Ooh, yeah. I have mine on a solid-state drive. And it runs pretty... And I really don't have, like, huge issues with loading times, even with, like, the custom content I have. So, definitely recommend getting it on a solid-state drive if you can. So we've got a new Riftopia battle going, so go ahead and get your troops in while we are Snarky Cross-Stitching. Oh, so my solid state drive is my main drive. It's my C drive. Like that's just what my main drive is. My backup drive is an external drive. So yeah, so I don't have an issue with that. I do run some games on my external drive, just from like a space perspective. But yeah. Your computer has a C drive and the solid state. Yeah, my C drive is solid state. Same thing with the PC that I got for the kids downstairs. The C drive is solid state. I got them a 2 terabyte drive. I only got myself a 1 terabyte drive, which I regret doing. I wish I'd gotten a 2 terabyte, but I do have a 2 terabyte external drive that like I can run games off of. Like I will run Steam games off of that. But any of my main games or like particularly high performance kind of games, I will run off of the solid state. I know there is a way to I think there is a way to repath where like the folder that is usually in my documents goes. I just couldn't tell you what it is off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that there is a way to do it. You don't need all that much space. Don't take that long to download a game, so you don't tend to hoard games on your drive. You know what? I do. I actually do the same thing too, Missy, is I'll like if there's a game that I'm not really playing a whole lot, I will uninstall it. Especially like some of the big ones. Um, but because my solid state is like my main drive, there's other stuff stored on it, obviously. So I tend to try to keep it. I don't want it to get too full, right? Because that can also slow down performance. But yeah, I will do the same thing. If there's a game that I'm not really playing, then I'll just uninstall it. Because yeah. No sense in having it there taking up space. If I'm not playing it. I have a lot installed at the moment because I was going through a serious case of game ADHD and I couldn't really decide what I wanted to play. So I kept like bouncing around with games. So I have a lot downloaded at the moment because of that, because I just couldn't decide. I just couldn't pick one and settle. I was not settling into a game at all. I'm kind of over that, so I should go back through and like get some of those off and just clean things up a little bit. But sometimes I have those moments where I'm like, I don't know what I want to play. You have two games you always have installed, Arma 3 and Diablo 2. That is fair. Sims will always be installed on mine. Sims is always there. That's like always the one, no matter what, that I will go back to. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we were talking a little bit about yesterday about some of the bugs with the patch, and someone did make a mod fix for the hobby board issue. I haven't tried it yet. But there is a mod fix for that one, and I saw it. It like popped up in one of the. I'm not in the Debtorpool Discord, mainly because there's just a lot of other Discords like link back to the Debtorpool one, but it popped up from in one of my Discords that's connected to the Debtorpool one. And there is like a formal bug report for that, as well as like the dragging of the plates and stuff. So those are all out there. You ran into a bug in The Sims 4 today. You aged up toddlers and one of them was still stinky. You've never seen that before. I think I've had that one happen before. You saw that too, but you've not tried it. Yeah, I downloaded it and I installed it, but I haven't played The Sims. And that was the bug really more than the dragging the plates and stuff. Like the dragging of the plates and stuff, that's annoying, but like you can get around it, right? Like it doesn't, you have to make your Sims clean up after themselves, which as we know can be obnoxious, but it wasn't like making it so you can't play. Whereas that hobby board, like right now I have like in almost all of my saves, my Sims are running a small business, and the hobby board is like, and teaching classes is like a huge part of their small business. I think it's on sale right now, Petal, with the summer sale, business and hobbies. I don't think it's like a massive sale, but it is on sale right now. Yeah, so it was making me not really want to play. You had to de-age her, change her diapers, and age it. Oh my gosh, that's quite a glitch. Okay, you think Wi-Fi has mostly settled. Okay, very good. 25, yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right, Petal. Everything is on, I think everything's on sale right now. So if any of you are Sims people and are wanting to pick up any packs, there is the big Sims summer sale happening right now, and everything is on sale, including businesses and hobbies. It is through the 10th. And if you are buying stuff with the sale, or you are pre-ordering Enchanted by Nature, make sure that you use one of a sim creator, one of the Sims creators creator code. So if you've got a favorite content creator, make sure you're using their code when you check out. I always use Taz's code. But if you've got someone that you would like to support, make sure you're using their code. I am excited for it to come out. I think the plan will be for next week, because it'll come out at like 1 p.m. my time on Thursday. So it'll come out in like the middle of my stream. I think what I might do is make that day a crafting day. So we'll craft for like the first couple, like the first 2 hours or so of stream. And then once the pack comes out, we'll switch over to The Sims and maybe check out Cass and Build By. And then Friday, we'll do some gameplay, I think. Okay, so your solid state drive is your C drive. The other is storage. Now you need to see if you can buy a solid state drive and install it, or have your nephew do it when he comes in August. There you go. There you go. All right, we've got our fuck around and. That is complete. Now we have to find out. We'll be starting our next word. Also, just under 10 minutes left on the battle, so get your troops in on Riftopia if you would like. So, all right, what I'm gonna need to do for a second here is kind of do a cross-looking. You have your new PC sitting here in parts. You need to get time to put it together one day. Yeah, I have built my own PC before. This time when I got this PC, mainly because the individual parts were so expensive. It was like cheaper to just buy a pre-made one because the individual parts were so expensive. Not only do you have a new PC, you have new yarn from Hobby and Nitpicks. That is exciting. Okay, I need to do a little counting here. All right, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 down from A. And then over 2. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Actually, let's go over 2. 1, 2. There. Okay. And then down 7. 1, 2. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this should be right where we start our F. I do want to double check that, which I will do when I come back up. And make sure that we got our word in the right spot. If I can get my fingers to work, actually go up the right one. New yarn is exciting. It's always exciting to get new yarn. Okay, so this is our square. So we go over 1, 2. And we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We are good. We are in the right spot. I appear to have counted correctly. We got this. You mostly get excited over engine parts. Hey, you know what? We all have our things that excite us. So there is nothing wrong with that. Oh my gosh, I just... Apparently, I'm not... My fingers are not working all that well today. So I'm losing things. Alright, so we have to do 7 across here. I'm gonna check my battle. Alright, just under 5 minutes to get troops in for the Riftopia battle. If you would like to get some more troops in, we got just under 5 minutes for that. Yeah, so we'll definitely be looking at the new pack next week. And that will be good. Monday, I believe, will be... I think we'll play some llamas and legends on Monday. And Monday is the last day for the Riftopia playtest. So we'll have Riftopia kind of going in the background, which will be a good thing too, because that would be how we would be using it normally, is it would just kind of be in the background for people to add troops to as we're playing our game, and then when the timer goes off, we just switch over, run the battle, and then kind of go back to it. So so I think Monday will be a good test of like kind of what normal playing with Riftopia would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one more. This will be your last battle. You're leaving in about 10 minutes. Okay, no worries, Toots. Thank you for placing troops and being a part of it. I hope that lunch goes okay, and you got this. You can get through it. We're sending you all of the love, you know, via the internet. We'll be thinking about you. So, good luck. Good luck. She also has some stuff of your dad's to give you. Oh, okay. Ooh, that... Also sending you love. Probably crap I don't want. Well, maybe. You're trying to find out how you do this Rift thing. Okay, so you've clicked on the link, and you gotta log in with your Twitch account. Are you in the main lobby? Or are you in like your house, Missy? Let me know what you need help with, and I will definitely do my best to walk you through it. Because when you first log in, you're in like your house, which you can actually decorate, which is kind of a fun, neat, unique feature of Riftopia. I did that, and you joined via the portal. Okay. So can you see my battle? Oh, that's exactly what you do. Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah, you place your troops, you know, usually like in the square. And you have energy. Does it say, so at the top, it doesn't, you can't see that in my screen, but at the top it should say Hethwin. Not the best. The game is, this isn't even like an alpha testing or pre-alpha testing. This is like a concept. So it's very, very much in development. And if you have feedback like that, feel free to post it in my Discord, and I'll make sure to pass that along to the Riftopia team. So yeah, it's a pre-alpha version. Exactly. So it is very, very much a work in progress. Yes, they have. They have pushed so many like hot fixes of this. When this playtest started, like there weren't like, so if you hover over, well actually let me make this big so you can see it a little bit better. But when you like click on your character, you see the white ring. That wasn't there when the playtest started, and they added that in. This like troop count over on the side, that wasn't there when they started the playtest. So they've been like constantly like pushing updates and doing all that. The devs have been DJ Huntress is one of the devs. She's been in my streams all week, getting feedback and helping us figure things out with the game. So we're very, 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 very early development stuff. Yes, exactly. If you are liking it and you do want to provide feedback, there's the link for the Riftopia Discord. We're gonna start this battle though. Let me see if Missy is in here. You're in here, Missy. I see you. This is your warrior right here. There's my tank. Your tank is right here. Let's see. Those are the only two I see. You can't see your ranger there. I don't see a ranger from you, but I see your warrior and I see your tank. And if you hover over them, it should tell you, like it'll tell you whose it is. Like this is Speckle's Spite Mite. This is Toots's warrior. So yeah, there could also be a bit of a lag. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, I see two troops for you. All right, so what you're doing as a participant is you're placing troops. I'm a battle captain. And so I form the battles and start the battles. And then people put their troops into my battle. It works. You got it? It works. All right, here we go. Our battle has begun. Yeah, you do have to watch the battle on the stream, like the captain's stream or whatever. You won't be able to watch the battle on your own. You'll have to go back to the homepage. And that's totally works as intended and the way it's meant to be. It's to kind of also facilitate you to be active in other streamers, or in the streamers' Twitch streams. All right, so we had 32 allied units placed. We beat 15 enemy units. Thank you to everybody who was placing units. I appreciate it. I got a Lampacamelo unit. I got another Lampacamelo. Woo! And then these are and then when you're done, when the battle is done, if you look, like if you see my name in the book here, there'll be a little chest over on the side. And if you click on that chest, it will, that's how you get your rewards. So I'm gonna get another battle started. We have 2 more battles before our boss battle. We did not win our boss battle yesterday. So we may have to think about our troop placement in our boss battle. So I'm gonna start this battle. And oh, and Rainbow's also a playtest captain. And she is going to start a battle as well. The really cool thing is you are able to place troops with multiple captains. So, like, I'm running a battle, Rainbow is running a battle. You can go ahead and add some troops to Rainbow's. You can add some troops to mine. You can add some troops to someone else's, and that's totally cool. I know the floof mellows are the best. I have 3 now. 3. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple flail snails out. And when I switch over to rainbows, I'll go place some troops for in rainbows. And when I do that, I'll show you where you can see whose battle you're in, Missy. But I am seeing you adding troops to mine, so you are in mine. All right, get these guys here. I'm gonna get a cutie pillar, and the more you play, you will unlock different types of troops. You think you get it now? Okay, good. Excellent. All right, let me put my floof mellow there. And I'm going to put out a flaying mantis here. And I'm going to go over and drop a few in rainbows. That's okay. It doesn't have to be. It does not have to be. So when you're in a battle, see here at the top where it says Rainbow Zombie, that's going to tell you which captain's battle you're in. Like over here on the side, that's you. But then right here in the center is where is Rainbows. Used to be addicted to a browser game back in your younger days. This is designed to be it's like an idle browser game, right? So it's not an active game. It's meant to be done like in the background essentially. So that's like one thing to keep in mind, that it is not like an active game. It's kind of an idle game. One of the things you think you have to do to get the giant pillar is put all of your troops in the boss battle. When you say all of your troops, like every troop you have? Or just that's the only place you have troops? It's supposed to be a successor game to Stream Raiders, which was so popular among streamers and users. I'm not familiar with that game. Plantarian. All right, I'm gonna switch back over to our. Let me switch back over to our main scene here, and keep stitching a bit. I feel like I'm pretty good with troop placement. That's what you ended up doing. Hit all your troops in. I don't think that was the case when I got mine. But I don't really remember the details of when I got my Terrapede. So I'm probably not the best one to act. I can't remember. I don't remember like what it was. I just remember going, oh my gosh, I got my Terrapede. And that was it. I suspect you probably have to have like a certain number of points too. Maybe you have to have unlocked all of the different variants of troops. I don't know. There's a chance of getting a Terrapede by joining boss battles. You rarely place all your units, so it's not required to place them all. Just join the boss. Yeah, so Huntress was saying that there's 7 unique conditions that have to be met to get the Terrapede. And the 2 that the community have figured out is it has to be a boss battle and you have to win the boss battle. But those are the only ones that the community has figured out. Because when she was in here yesterday, we were trying to guess at what they might be. And I know in the Discord, I think they put in a thread for people looking for, like, where people could post their boss battles. I actually haven't done that. I probably should. For the people who are trying to get their tier bead. But I'm glad that you got yours, Rainbow. There are nice sneaky things in the game, and yeah. Yeah, that is fun. The one you used to play started in 2000. It's a space game. You own a planet, you get all the ships for defense, you go out look for resources, and it's all text-based. Oh, really? People still play it? That's okay. That is okay. Click on the keyboard at the computer in the house. It opens up letters on the bookcase. Typing certain things will cause things to happen, like cute little Easter eggs, for example. Yeah, like little decorations, things like that. Fun little bits to discover. If you want spoilers, there's a spoiler thread in the Riftopia Discord, yes. I actually should go through and look at that and get all of my little things. I haven't been doing much with the mini game. I did a little bit one day, but I haven't done a ton with the mini game. But there are mini games in this, and there is a mini game, and there's just little Easter eggy stuff, like Speckle was saying. You know, little ways to decorate your house, fun little stuff like that. It is multiplayer, and you can be an alliance, and they send ships to help defend you. And you can attack each other as a group. It was quite fun. It sounds like it. But different than what this type of game is. But yeah, there is the link to the Riftopia Discord. There are cats. There are cats. But yeah, just as you are playing this and placing units, do keep in mind that we are looking at a game in a very early stages of development. And so likely, you know, I would expect that what we see in the next playtest is going to even look different than what we're seeing in this playtest. And so it's still very, very much in development. And the devs are doing an amazing job. They have really been on top of things with any major bugs that people have encountered. They've really been on top of it and making sure getting those bugs fixed and corrected in a timely manner. Adding in new things, new quality of life stuff during this playtest. And it's a good community as well. The community over on the Discord is a good group of people, and it's proven to be a pretty positive place. So it is definitely a place I would recommend checking out. All right, where are we at? Okay, 10 minutes left in our battle. So you got 10 minutes to get your troops in. I need to take a drink. Yeah, so Monday is the last day of this playtest. And we will do some battles again on Monday. Probably while playing The Sims. We're gonna play a game for sure. We'll see if I'm thinking probably The Sims. Since it's expansion pack release week. It's a good time to play The Sims. And I think I know what I'm gonna do for my my YouTube Let's Play. I kind of been thinking about that one a little bit. Yeah, 44 troops out there. Y'all are placing a bunch of them. Look at you go. I'm excited for the expansion. We used to play a text-based MMO, Essex Mud, but that was long ago, 83, 84. I know, Speckle, have you heard of that one? That would be a little bit before my gaming time. My first PC game. Well, it wasn't even on a PC. It was on an Apple computer. Was definitely like Oregon Trail. You have died of dysentery. Rose a second. Which one? Essex? You have not. Muds you used to play, but honestly you can't remember the names of most of them. You transitioned into Moo and Muck's online social environments more than game environments. Same text-based feel for sure. Yeah, I have zero experience with that. Like I said, my first was Oregon Trail. First PC game you bought yourself was SimCity. I think I think The Sims was the first one that I really bought for myself as an adult. But when I was living with my parents and we had the computer, like I played like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego and like the original Civilization and stuff. What's up? How's it going? Oh. Hey,
I've sent you a shit ton of pictures.
oh. Yes, you have. Oh my goodness. We have a cuddly kitty happening here. Let me show you all the kitty cuddles that Awen was getting.
Hi.
All of the kitty cuddles. Oh, this one's sweet. Look at that. We got the tater is still bloomin' dancing. How cute is that?
But she was like crawled like right in my side here.
She's doing well, I would say.
I'd say so too.
Yeah, she's adjusting pretty well. Here, let me go back over here so you can stop covering yourself. She's wearing a shirt that has like where we live on it, so she's trying not to dox us. Elite is so cuddly. She's so cuddly, and yeah. Really wants attention. Well, for one, when you're not in Bermuda. So when you're not in Bermuda, I don't know, we can figure that out.
She's released to the rest of the house.
Yeah, Awen says when she's not quarantined. Yeah, probably when she's not quarantined anymore, just to be safe too for your kitties as well. Like once we know she's got a clean bill of health, I would say at that point. So that would be my thing, because we don't want your kitties having any problems if there is something. Your half cat is also cuddly, but you don't cuddle with it. I mean, that's fair. Awen has been wanting a cuddly
Just
cat.
email her to you.
You'll send her right back. Okay. We'll put her in an email. It will be interesting to see once she does have reign of the house too, like how all of that goes.
But I mean, I think she's starting to know her name too.
Ooh. That's probably wise. Dang it, Awen, why are you so wise? Oh, by the way, you got gifted a sub in my channel. So you now also get to have the cursed emote.
Oh!
I think it was Missy. Missy gifted you the sub. She dropped a $5, and you were among them. Your dog has befriended a cat, and she's over here all the time. She loves sleeping on top of your dog. That's so cute, though. That is cute. Very cute. You want Daisy to be cuddly? When she wants attention, she goes to Hentaya. Yeah. They do that. They pick their one that they want to cuddle. Reese doesn't really want to cuddle anybody.
Well, he cuddles me in the evening.
Yeah, he has his moments.
We have our evening cuddles. He doesn't, like, curl himself up into me like Alita's been doing, but...
Yeah. I think that we have...
my cuddle bug.
Yes, she will be your cuddle bug. Thank you for that follow. Welcome in and welcome to the community. I appreciate it.
Speckle, no.
Oh, please don't. I don't think that would be a good cross-stitch. I think that would be a very cursed cross-stitch.
No.
What, for Halloween? Like...
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be awful. And
No! Speckle, it would go in the garbage. All of your hard work, nope. Thrown away.
Oh, goodness. Too funny. Well, I'm glad she's doing good.
There was someone who was, like, out with their garbage can and it spooked her, so she's back to under my bed, but...
Got it. Well, that's okay. She doesn't seem to be as nearly as much of a fraidy cat as Reese is.
No, and I feel like she's got some valid reasons for her fraidy cat tendencies.
Well, yes.
Seeing as, you know, she's been off the streets for a day now.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The sand is just terrified of it.
Alright, we have got just about a minute left to get your troops in. So if you want to get any more troops in on Riftopia Battle, you got a minute left to do it. So get them in, and we will run this battle. I gotta make sure that I'm, like, crossing this off as I go, so I don't lose track of where I am. I'm not being very good about that. Yeah. I feel really sluggish today, too. Kind of feeling, yeah, feeling a bit sluggish. Is he on his bed? He hasn't been real thrilled with the boxes next to his bed. She's talking to Reese. They might be able to. They can hear Reese screaming sometimes. If my mic is open, yeah, stuff in the background gets picked up. You should try to get them into this kind of handiwork one day. When you grew up, your grandparents all made clothing from reindeer skins. They're called koft. So you can make boots. Oh, that's really cool. That is cool. Yeah, this is just a very very relaxed. It's mainly cross-stitch is mainly stress release. But obviously, like knitting, when I knit and stuff, I do knit garments and things like that, which is nice. All right, let's do our battle. We are ready to go. We got 56 troops placed. Oh my goodness, and 38 enemies. All right, let's start this battle. Here we go, and we are off. Off we go. Kind of annihilating the enemy here. And we were victorious. Alright, 56 units placed, 38 enemies defeated. Thank you everyone for placing units. Hello, spoopy skeletons. How are you? Welcome in. Nothing. I think it's more about like winning the overall battle. Like if you win, even if you lose a battle, you still get points and stuff. So it doesn't like have a major negative effect. Oh, Rainbow's battle's done. So let me claim my rewards from her battle. All right, we're gonna start another one. This is our last battle before the boss battle. All right, so our last battle before the boss battle. So keep that in mind. As you're placing units and looking at what your energy is. So if you're wanting to, you know, get more units in for the boss battle, be keeping that in mind. That we do have a boss battle coming up. All right, we're going to place our box kind of over here. So we're going against our troops in the right way. All right, I'm going to get a normal tank here and get out my flail snails. You have to go, okay, so if you go back to the rift and you look at my name, next to my name, there should be a red chest. You have to click on that to get your rewards. So if you click on the chest, it'll give you your rewards, but you've got to open up your chest after the battle. I don't know if you saw me do it with Rainbow, because I had a chest after Rainbow's battle. So yeah, so that's how you can go back to the lobby now and get it. Like you don't have to wait. You can go back and get it. You get the words, we have to click to claim, and if you don't claim, they'll still be there later. Yeah. Nope, they won't go away. You just have to go back and claim them. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna get my troops out. Yeah, you don't have to stay in the battle. Like once you place your troops, you can leave the battle and go back to your house, and you still get credit and everything for it, because once, like, you won't be able to see the battle live on your screen, if that makes sense. And then as you get more points and do more, you will unlock some of these like special troops that I'm placing, like the cutie pillars and the Lumpakamalos and the spite mites and the hocus locus. You can't get it to load on laptop. Machine is complaining. We'll go on mobile for app testing. Okay. Yeah, because I know they still want app testing stuff. All right, there is an ad that's going to be coming shortly. So when the ad runs, I'll do a quick break here and use the restroom. You'll still be able to place your units and such in Riftopia. Alright, I'm gonna come back here. Android app testers, yes. They can have up to 100 and are nowhere near, oh, for app testing? Okay, yes, I'm in. I did mark off where it's like, am I in the right spot? Yes, I am. Good. I am good. I'm in the right spot. I haven't made a mistake on the I here, so this is a good thing. App is complaining again. Boo, ship Wi-Fi being shady. So annoying. No, you're on 5G. Oh, that's right. You're on, that's right. I forgot you said you switched. It's the app clunk, yeah. But considering that, like, they kind of pulled the app off, like, on the fly, during this playtest is pretty impressive. Cannot get it to load on the laptop, and that is a problem for the ship Wi-Fi. So yes, boo, ship Wi-Fi. Yes, boo. 5G is so janky for you. Yeah, it can be for me too. No 5G here, you have town Wi-Fi. It's free, but that's good. That's a good thing. Giving people access. 5G is awesome for you. It's when it drops down to 4G or below that you can't do anything. Got it. Your T-Mobile 5G is awesome. Yeah, I'm still with Verizon. Yeah, free Wi-Fi is amazing. It really, and it should be, like, Wi-Fi should, with the fact that, like, it's needed, really, like, anymore, Wi-Fi isn't really a luxury item, right? Or internet access isn't really a luxury item. It's kind of, like, necessary to function in today's society. So it really should be more accessible. You have it on all the Caribbean and Bahama Islands. Yeah. You have AT&T. You know what? It's been a long time since I've had AT&T, but I remember having a lot of issues with the AT&T networks when I had them. You have free internet and power and see, well, you're also though in a country that actually cares about its people. We are not. We are in a country that only cares about where the people in authority only care about themselves, money, and power. They really don't give a damn about the people that they represent. So, yeah. I won't rant anymore about that one, but yes. Son had T-Mobile when he was in college and had a lot of issues with the connection, which was wild since he was in a major metropolitan. I also had T-Mobile issues when I had T-Mobile. I've tried them all. As much of a pain in the butt as Verizon is in general, that has been the one that I've had the best network with, is Verizon. But don't they all, like, actually use the same networks anyway? Don't I remember, like, seeing that somewhere, that it's, like, they really do use all the same ones? Alright, we got 12 minutes to get units placed for your battle. Yeah, the same towers, yeah. Yeah, I haven't had T-Mobile in a hot minute. Yeah, piggyback off each other's towers. Yeah, that's what I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one more. And let your energy yes, good idea. There is, so just as a reminder, everyone, this is our last normal battle before the boss battle. So you may want to make sure you've got some energy left for the boss battle, because that is the big one. You, the people, have paid for most of the cost of the local power company to start their own internet company just for people that live in town, and you paid about 30%. So you could get free power, and they can sell the leftover power. Yeah. But like, but it's, yeah, that is it's a very different, like, we pay for a lot of stuff and get zero benefit from it. Um, so, but we're also, things are also very, very shady here at the moment, so there is that. You did all that because you had such shit internet here. The funny thing is, when you were done with all the fiber work, the normal companies came back and tried, oh, there was the ad. I totally missed that the ad was going. Came back and tried to offer a better net, then it was too late. Well, good on you guys, though. Good on you guys. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break for that ad break, because I do need to kind of get up and move around a little bit. So I'm gonna take a quick break while that ad runs. We got 10 minutes still to get in troops, so plenty of times to get in troops. This is our last battle before the boss battle. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Yeah, I didn't see an ad timer that time either.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two arms. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same things you can see.
Alright, I am back. Thank you everyone for sticking around during the ad break. I took a little detour and popped into Awin's room and gave a few pets to Elide. And then had to wash my hands and give some pets to Rasand, so he wasn't feeling left out. So, but thanks for sticking around. You missed what? Elide wasn't on the screen. She's quarantined in Awin's room. So you didn't miss her. A lot of times when communities try to get low-cost internet, the big monopolies will come in and... Yeah, exactly. It is disgusting. It is. You think after placing units on the boss battle, you'll go get some lunch. You have to go to the show rehearsal in an hour. Sounds good. Sounds good. The boss battle is going to be the last one, and I'll wrap up stream after that. So, because I do have to go. I ordered my groceries to pick up today instead of tomorrow, since in the morning I've got to take Elide to the vet, and then we're going over to my cousin's for like a barbecue and lake time. So there won't really be a lot of time tomorrow to get them, so I am picking them up today. Plus, I'm gonna make spinach artichoke dip to bring to my cousins. So it won't be as good without Speckles crostini, but I'm not making crostini. I'm just gonna bring like crackers and pita and stuff. Yeah, I think my cousin said they're having it catered in. So, is what I thought she said. Made a big barbecue last week, and the week before that. Very nice. So I guess we're not technically barbecuing. We're ordering. She's ordering stuff, I think. Stone Age style? Hey. As long as you enjoyed it and it tasted good, doesn't matter. It's the best way. Nice. Very nice. Good grief, lagged during ad and never refreshed, but now you're back. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, Twitch isn't being very good about showing the ad countdowns. It's kind of back to being weird. Or the other thing that happened is the ad did the ad countdown, and then it stopped, and then it was like still like it was like another minute or two before the ad actually played, which was weird. Probably you're in the Discord. There you go. You're doing brisket, burgers, and brats tonight. You'll be making some cucumber salad in a bit. That sounds really good, Angela. Awen and I are going to a wedding, and I don't know what food is going to be at the wedding. So I don't know. Now, browsers do pause things if the window is not in the foreground. I think it's worse when you're on ship Wi-Fi. Yeah. They do that sometimes. Mine, for me, it doesn't pause, but like the audio will stop working. Well, maybe it's pausing, and that's why the audio stops working. But you get a whole reindeer, dig a hole, make a big fire in the hole, put rocks on the fire. Once the rocks are very warm, you then cover it with birch bushes, then the animal. Cover that with birch bushes, then dig the hole, wait 4 hours. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a lot more than we, like, just put meat on a grill. But I bet it's delicious. All right, I'm gonna need another piece of thread here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the N with this piece of thread. Your sister lives in an annex of a city, so the firework laws don't exist there, and her whole street puts on a show. That's cool. If you are into fireworks, we are not into fireworks. I really don't like them personally. Our city that we live in, they don't do 4th of July fireworks. Instead, like, it's like the 3rd weekend in June, or actually, let me see if I can finish this off. I want to say it's like the 3rd weekend in June. We have what's called Yankee Doodle Days, and it's supposedly a Juneteenth celebration. And that's when they do their big firework show. So we had our big fireworks show a couple of weeks ago. And because of where we live, oh, yeah, that's not long enough. That's not gonna work. I lost this round of floss chicken. But because of where we specifically live, we, you know what? I'm just gonna cut this and pull it back through. Oop, there's our battle. Our battle is ready. I will start the battle while I'm dealing with this. It's seasoned meat, so it's seasoned meat with no seasonings. Fireworks and the living contents of your home don't get along well. They blow them up and down. I don't enjoy fireworks. And I also feel really bad for wildlife during fireworks as well. It's not my personal thing. Totally fair if you enjoy it. I don't, but I don't. All right, we're gonna start this battle. Let's get it started. The next one is going to be a boss battle. So we do have a boss battle coming up. So there we go. And we were victorious. 44 units placed, 30 enemies defeated. Thank you all so much for placing troops. And here we go, y'all. It is boss battle time. All right. So we may need to think about this one a little bit more while we're placing this, because we lost our last boss battle. So yeah, so all right, so this is the boss over here. This is the Terrapede, so that's the boss. And then it looks like we've got a warrior over here, and do we have anything over here? Where's the other? And a Spite Mite over here. So I'm gonna draw the box in the center, I think. Like this. So we need to be keeping in mind that we do have troops, enemy units that can spawn up here. Terrapede. And we have 2 troops down here. We have 1 troop down here. I don't know if so if I put out my Terrapede, it will spawn another Terrapede. But the Terrapede is a very strong unit. So I am going to put it out. We're going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. So another Terrapede will spawn. Okay, it spawned in the same spot, so that's good. As well as a Cutie Pillar. All right. Yep. You're going to put yours out too? Okay. So then we'll have 3 Terrapedes. So I think we probably, I'm going to get out a couple Flail Snails. Because those are tanky. I'm thinking, let's load up the Cutie Pillars. Right, because they're big ranged groups. Oh, the names are great. The names are great. All right, let's see. Let me turn this off so I can actually see my tooltips. All right, so the Lempaka Mellows are a melee. If it dies, it makes its enemies become enraged and deal bonus damage, and it targets the nearest enemy. So I'm gonna put out a couple of my Lempaka Mellows. And I'm running out of energy. So I'm going to let my energy respawn a little bit. Yeah, Flaying Mantis, Flail Snail, Spite Mite. Love it. Lempaka Mallows. Yep. All right, so we do have a couple cutie pillars up here. So we're going to want some things trying to take out those cutie pillars, because those cutie pillars can be the downfall of our Terrapedes. So be mindful of these cutie pillars up here. Okay, good. We got some troops kind of focusing in that direction. I'm gonna go ahead and when I get more, I'm gonna put a couple spite mites up here too. All right, let me go back to this. We got this. We're gonna get it. And if and so this is, since this is a boss battle, there is a chance, if we win, that you can earn a Terrapede for your own. Warriors, tanks, rogues, and rangers. Okay, so your warriors, your tanks, and your rogues, those are melee. And they're gonna run, those tend to run towards the closest allies. And we want to make sure we're getting these far guys taken care of. So maybe put them up here because they'll run over there. Your archers, your rangers, I would put kind of towards the center because they have range, so they'll be able to reach pretty far and like take out the Terrapedes from range. So we got this. We're gonna do it, y'all. Wait, that's... No, that is right. I did that the right way. Okay. So we got 15 minutes. Actually, I should probably post in the Discord. Do you know where that channel is in the Discord, Speckle? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, I found it. I found it. I think I found it. All right, got it. So that will probably bring in some other people who are still looking to collect their Terrapede. So I'll get my Hocus Locus going. I also wanted to put out my Spite Mites. All right, let me get my Spite Mites going. Okay, looks like we got a good amount happening up here in this corner. So I'm going to put one there. And then I think I'll put another one maybe down here going towards the... No, I'll put it over here by heading after this Terrapede. And then I'm going to get a couple locusts that I'm going to kind of put on either side, I think. Okay, some troops are placed, but you need a food before rehearsal, so you hop off stream and place some units as energy builds while you're eating. Okay, sounds good. Hope rehearsal all goes okay, Speckle, and thanks for being here. Play some troops, I appreciate it. I got 12 minutes to get your troops placed in this boss battle. All yours are out. Beautiful. Excellent. Thank you for placing your troops. I appreciate it. You're glad you got to have a break today. Team and you split the half-hour trivia games and activities so you could each take breaks. Good. Good. Yeah, you have been... This has been a busy trip for you. Thank you. Love you. Hopefully I see you soon. I'll be talking to you anyway, so... Oh, wait. I wanted to do these individually. Not... so I can do the D. Yes, we will definitely chat later. Enjoy your lunch. I hope it goes great. It will. I believe in you. Added 2 photos of the very exciting tip of Norway. I will take a peek at them. Let me go take a peek at our battle too. And see how our troop placement is doing. Actually, I'll do it. I'll finish this N and see how we're at. Where we're at. All right. Let's see. Two clients were scared to get out of the edge of the cliff to look down. That's beautiful, though. Especially that shot on the edge of the cliff. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I would do it. All right, we have 48 troops to their 36. I'm gonna get my flaying mantises out. Let's put one over here, and let's get another one over here. And then I think let's put up a rogue up here to go after their cutie pillars. The last boss battle, what got us was their cutie pillars ranging down our Terrapede. So that's what got us in the last boss battle. So hopefully we don't have that same problem this time. We're being a little more strategic in unit placing. You have mini on the edges there. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. You're gonna win. You can feel it in your bad bones. We got this. I think we got it. I think we're good. And that was the thing. I think if I remember with like some of the Stream Raiders stuff, you did kind of have to be I never played a lot of Stream Raiders. Certainly not in any organized fashion. I might just like plop some troops down in some places. But I think in some of those battles you did have to like be kind of coordinated to be successful. So you never played the Stream Raider thing? I didn't play much of it. Like there was one person that we kind of knew through another streamer where she would run Stream Raiders battles. I think she was the only one that I ever really played it with. But I haven't seen her streaming in a while. I wonder what happened with her because I haven't seen her around either. It was Anna Rama. She played a lot of Stardew and Minecraft. Oh, sorry, I usually say hi right after falling, but you got distracted by shiny things, your cat, and then you started playing Floss Chicken. No worries, Spoop. Would you rather me call you Spoopy or Skellingtons, or what would you like me to call you? And you never ever have to, you don't have to apologize. I keep my follows anonymous, and I don't usually call people out when they follow because some people don't want to be perceived and they don't want to say anything, which is totally fine. We love lurkers, so you never ever have to apologize for lurking. We do love our lurkers. So how did your Floss Chicken go? Skellingtons is the only way to say Skellington. Skeleton. Oh, I was gonna look at our battle, and then I didn't actually look at our battle. All right, I think we're looking pretty good on our battle. We've got we have 15 more units than they do. Granted, they do have 3 Terrapedes, but I feel like we're counterbalancing their cutie pillars up here pretty well. Like we've got a pretty good troop spread. I think we got this. So if you want to get any troops in for the boss battle and a chance to earn the Terrapede unit, you got 5 minutes left to get your troops in. It's like you cannot say pockets without saying pockets. What has he got in his pockets? Or you can't say potatoes without saying potatoes. And if you would, and what are you working on, Spoopy? If you would like to share, never ever any pressure for that. But I'd love to know. It sounds like you're doing some sort of either cross stitch or embroidery. You say potates. That's what your granddad said. That's fair. We will in with my daughter and I, especially Awen, will be like, one of us will say potatoes, and then the response to that is always boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. They always say you can use whatever variation of your username you can find and call you whatever, as long as it's not derogatory, of course. And your Floss Chicken went well. You won, but not without unthreading your needle. Oh my gosh, I do that all the time. Unthreading my needle, especially when I'm playing Yarn Chicken, which makes the Yarn Chicken even worse. But I'm glad that you won Yarn Chicken. Or not Yarn Chicken. Floss Chicken. I also sometimes play Yarn Chicken. That happens too. Less than playing Floss Chicken. Because I tend to over order yarn. And end up with more yarn than I have. I play a lot more Floss Chicken than I play Yarn Chicken. And I might just call you Spoopy because that's like the first thing that's the first part of your name. We'll see whatever comes out of my face. It's hard to say. But welcome. Welcome to the community. We are glad to have you here. We do crafting and cozy games around here. Fridays are usually crafting days. Play lots of Sims. Play some Stardew. Things like that. We love potatoes. We love taters and Lord of the Rings. And we are playtesting Riftopia, which is a game that is in very, very early stages of development. That's kind of like a background idle game. So that's what we're doing is we're talking about battles. You will rob you off your name for your next summoning necromancer. That is a great name for a necromancer. You cross-stitch, currently doing a Heaven and Earth Designs project that's really big, but you just started on it the 23rd of last month. So you're not that far into it. It's called Bo Peep. Very nice. I am doing Snarky Cross-Stitch, as you can tell. This was a gift from my daughter. My daughter, who we affectionately call Awen around here. The last couple years for Christmas, for my Christmas gift, she makes me an advent calendar. And she usually puts, a lot of times she'll put like patterns, like knitting or cross-stitch patterns in it. And this year's Snarky Cross-Stitch was definitely the theme. And so we decided that, especially with the way things are in the US right now, Snarky Cross-Stitch is the way to go. And I'm kind of in my fuck around and find out era. So this seemed like a good one to start with. I only work on this on stream, and I am not very fast. So we've been working on this for a while. But I also, we've also been working on some Lord of the Rings woobles. We crocheted an amigurumi mushroom named Gus, the enchanted shroom, and Gus kind of became a thing around here. He currently lives behind me. So yeah, that's a little bit of what we're about here. And we are glad to have you. Let's see. Ooh, okay, it is almost battle time, y'all. I'm gonna finish this row on this D, and then it's gonna be battle time. Alright, there it is. Alright, we have 59 units to their 41 units. So from a numbers perspective, I think we've got this. So hopefully, you know, that proves to be the case. I think we got it. Alright, I'm gonna put that down. And this is gonna be our last battle of the stream, and we will be wrapping up stream after this battle is over. So let's do this. Battle is commencing. All right, here we go. We've got our one Terrapede going after two. We've got Terrapedes on both sides. We've got our group up here going off to take out their cutie pillars. So Terrapede, no, attack the other Terrapede. Terrapede, this Terrapede is eating their cutie pillars. We are down. We've done it. All of their Terrapedes are down. I think we got this one, y'all. Alright, we're going after their cutie pillars up in the northern corner of the map. Our rangers are going wild. And we did it! Success! Victory! We have won! We have successfully won the boss battle with our 59 allied units against their 41 allied units. Congratulations! Let me know if you got a Terrapede yourself. And thanks to everybody who placed units for us. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, you knew it. You had faith in us this whole time. Total faith. Total faith. All right, I'm gonna come over here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna chat a little bit and finish this D. And then, because I'm almost done with that. And then we'll wrap up. Because I'm close to being done. But we're not going to start another battle. Oh, you're not a fast stitcher either? You average about 100 to 200 stitches a day, while your friend, on the other hand, is having an insomnia kind of night, can reach up to 3,000 stitches in one day. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I think your record was 400 stitches, but that was all one big block of color. I have no idea how many stitches I do in a day. And it depends on the day, because some days I don't really do much cross-stitching. I do, I focus more on like my knitting, because I also knit. So some days I don't do much cross-stitch, but I always do, I have a temperature project going with my cross-stitch. But that's just a few stitches every day. It's temperature mushies. And so that I do every day. So that's the little bit of cross-stitch I do every day. But yeah, I don't know how someone could do that. I think part of it, I think it would help if I had a stand to hold my work, so I'm not holding it myself. But I also fatigue, and I have to like stop and rest and take a little break. So that also happens. But yeah, so I think I want to finish this D because I'm almost done with it. And then we're finishing up on the end of a word instead of in the middle of a letter. And I like to end things in logical places. I have one thing that I'm working on for cross stitch is so not this past year for Christmas, but the year before, my daughter had gifted me this gigantic cross stitch that is, it ends up when it's all done on a 14 count cloth being like 25 inches by 25 inches. It's huge. Like, it's huge. And it's like 20 pages of pattern. So that one, and it's so many different colors as well. I ended up, and I was so overwhelmed with thinking about how do I even do this, that I basically just do like a 100 stitch block at a time. And I don't care how many times I'm changing colors. I'm not caring if it's like the most efficient way to do this, because I fully realize that I don't think it is the most efficient way to do it, but it's the way that makes my brain not freak out the most because it's so big. Oh, do you use Pattern Keeper to track your stitches? Is that what you use? It doesn't work for all patterns and it has to be digital and compatible with the app, but it's a lifesaver for big projects. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that design. I'll have to look that up. See, I don't have anything Android, so I can't use Pattern Keeper. I have an iPhone, and then my my tablet is a Fire tablet, so I don't have access to Pattern Keeper. I would like to use Pattern Keeper, but I don't have access to it. And I tried looking to see if they had like a Windows version of it, and I couldn't. I could not see that there was a Windows version. It looked like it was just all like mobile Android based, which is a bummer because I would use it. So instead, I pretty much just print off my patterns and I use a highlighter, and so I don't count. No, fires are their own thing. They're like their own Amazon based thing. So they are not Android. It's like its own, yeah, exactly. It's like its own proprietary thing. So it's kind of a pain in the butt. And a lot of the Google stuff doesn't work on the Androids either. It's like you kind of have to figure out workarounds for it too. Yeah, and it's a very proprietary OS. Like very proprietary. Like more so than I would say than like iOS. Like even more than Apple. So it's kind of frustrating. Because I did look to see if I could get Pattern Keeper on the Fire tablet, and I could not. You do the same thing, but not with 10 by 10 blocks. You do it by page. You get overwhelmed easy and decide to stick to a page at a time to avoid being overwhelmed. And you get that little happy feeling when you finish a page. Fair. But these pages are, well, let me look a second. Because I have the pattern on my Google Drive. Yeah, so this pattern is, let me scroll up and look. So the pattern itself is actually 79 pages. But it has like the different variants of the way the pattern is written. So it's like in here 3 times, just kind of depending on how you like to see your symbols. So the whole pattern itself is like 350 stitches by 350 stitches. So each page is 90 by 70 stitches. So I can't, it's too big. It's too much to do a page. And I don't have like the blocks marked out on my fabric. So it's like all counted. So a page for this pattern is way too big to do that with. If it was a smaller pattern, I could definitely do it, but this is like, it's way too big. So I just do the 10 by 10 blocks and call it good. You finally made it to your PC. Yay, you did it. I'm finishing up this letter D, and then I am going to be wrapping up stream because I have to go pick up my groceries, and Awen and I have a wedding to go to later. I also have another picture of a lead that I will show you when I finish this and go back to the main screen. So I will show you that. You decided to grid with the huge Lord of the Rings cross-stitch pattern. You grid with a water-soluble marker. Yeah, I understand, and I probably should grid with the one that I have, right? I really probably should. It would probably be more efficient to do it that way. But I'm content with my inefficient 10 by 10 grid method. Or my 10 by 10 block method. And I usually, like, I'll sit down and I'll do, like, the whole thing. Goodness, you thought you had a lot at 30 pages? Yours is 350 by 400 stitches totaling at, yeah. Is it like fully stitched too? You were doing my method, but it fell off and you discovered it. Oh, the marker. Yeah, the way that the pages are done, there's a lot of stitch. Yeah, that's what this one is too. Is it's full coverage. But there's so many stitches on a page, like of the pattern, that because that's what I was gonna do initially, is just do like one page at a time. But what is but yeah, it's over 6,000 stitches per page. So it yeah. Yours is 25 pages. Yeah, when you take out the fact that it's in there 3 times, it is about 25 pages total for the pattern. But there's like 3 different variants of the pattern. Like, do you want like colored blocks? Do you want just like the symbol in color? Do you want it all in black and white? So it's like 3 different versions of the pattern. But yeah, it's 6,000 stitches on one page is it just my brain gets too overwhelmed by it and I can't. Now, like this pattern, I'm doing like in chunks. I'm not really like, because it's not a full coverage thing. It's just like, you know, the flowers. So like we did these leaves and then we did this flower and then now we're doing the words. Okay, no, we did these leaves. We did part of this flower. Then we put fuck and it just said fuck for a long time, which we felt was really appropriate. So just said fuck for a long time. And then we finished the flower and then now I'm adding in the words. So, all right. We are done. Yes, that's mine too. It's 25 pages in just one of the versions. The entire pattern is 79. Yeah, mine is also 25 pages big. Yep. And it's 6,000, it's like 6,300 stitches per page. So, so I can't do it by page. It's just, it's too much. It's too overwhelming for me. I also really enjoy it. I really enjoy mine as well. But I have to have something else to work on because I think I'd lose my mind just working on that. Because also it's so big, it's hard to see the image taking shape. And there is something really satisfying about being able to watch the image take shape. And but it's just, it's like too big to really do that. So, so yeah. You just found it. Okay, that's pretty, that is big. That, I think that's bigger than mine. Because mine's like 350 stitches by 350 stitches, I think. All right, so Awen sent me some more pictures. Oh my goodness, y'all. Look at this. She's so snuggly. You like your pattern because it's in black, so you don't have to do... Mine is not in blocks. It's... Yeah. It's not... It's a lot of color. Oh, it's a lot. And that's probably too why I have to do it this way, because it's so many. Like, let me show you real quickly here. So, like, I'm gonna zoom in so you can kind of see. But, like, this is... You can't see that very well. But there's, like, in one 100 block area, And some of these parts, there'll be like 20 different colors in there. So it can be very tedious. But again, it's so big that doing the whole, like a whole page at a time, I get very overwhelmed. And I'm like, this is the only way that my brain really lets me do it. So I have to do it this way. Awen is so happy. She is so happy. She's so happy. She has got her cuddly kitty at long last. Because for Sand, he's over there in his bed, is not. He is a little stinker butt. All right, so that is going to be it for stream today. She does deserve a cuddle cat. She absolutely does. That's what Reese was supposed to be. He was supposed to be her emotional support cat, and he very clearly was not. So he didn't do it well. All right, I think we're gonna go on a little raidy raid here. Ooh, this person is, so we're gonna go see somebody else who's playing Riftopia. They're playing a game that looks super cute while they're doing Riftopia, so I do kind of want to go see what this is. It looks really cute. Oh, it's Dragon Shelter. They're playing Dragon Shelter. So I want to go check this out. So if you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that raid message with the tater hearts in chat to drop in when we get over there. If you are a follower, if I could type, that would be amazing. Why can't I type? That was weird. If you are a follower, go ahead and grab that raid message with the red hearts to drop into chat. So we're going to go over and raid another Riftopia playtester who is also playing Dragon Shelter, which looks super cute. And I started the demo of that, but I didn't get very far with it. So definitely want to check it out. This looks super cute. Super I think probably our vibes. So we're gonna go raid Shiny Eevee. Thank you again for being here, for placing troops, for testing out Riftopia with me. I appreciate it. I plan to be back live again on Monday. Probably doing some Llamas and Legends. It's the last day of the Riftopia playtest, so we'll also be having that going in the background as well. If you'd like to join the Discord, there's a link to join the Discord. I always post my stream schedule there as well as go live notifications. But yeah, we're gonna go and raid this person. And again, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, just thank you for everything. Thank you for the crazy record-breaking hype train at the beginning of stream, y'all being wild on me on that one. But thank you for that, for your generosity. And remember that kindness, love, joy, gratitude are all subversive and forms of resistance, and make sure you are practicing them, especially in this world that is demonstrating that it is like anything but. So I love you all so much. I will see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend. I will see you then. Love you. Where's my ending? Love you. Bye. And inexpensive. Exactly. It is a free way to be subversive. All right. I love you all so much. See you Monday. Love you. Bye.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Ooh. Well, the time has come to wrap things up, but my heart is full. Can't thank you enough for hanging out and spending time. You make this space so warm and kind. So thank you for being here. For every laugh and beat of cheer. I'll see you soon, not goodbye, just see ya. Till next time we craft, chat, or stream some
Eighth one, welcome on in. Thank you so much for